Hey, hi guys, welcome to PCF.
Okay, let's go with the basic. Okay, so whatever the topics I covered in a demo, so I'm going to cover here also. So it's a first day class, right? So first we'll cover like what is what is Azure, what is cloud computing, okay, what is cloud computing, and what are the advantages, okay, what is on-premises, what is on-premises. Okay, we'll discuss what is on-premises also. Okay, what is on-premises, and then why cloud computing, why this cloud computing, and then what are the advantages, what are the advantages using this cloud computing, and what is Azure, what is Azure, and what are the different different types of services available, what are the different types of services available, and what are the different types of deployment models we have, and then what are the cloud providers we have, what are the cloud providers, and so these are the things we covered in a demo. What are the cloud providers, and then why, what is data engineering, what is Azure data engineering, what is Azure data engineering, and then roles and responsibilities, roles and responsibilities. Okay, these are the things we'll see. And then, so in Azure data engineering, what are the topics we are going to cover, and also we'll see. First of all, before knowing about the cloud computing, what are the problems are existed in previous, and then how this cloud computing will resolve that issues. Okay, if you see, okay, if you want to start up any company, if you start up any company, or if you want to host any website, you need a stack of servers. Okay, you need a stack of servers. Servers is not, to buy the servers. Okay, we need a lot of money. And also, when the traffic is high, like suppose, if you take any servers, if you host any website, okay, so for if you morning time, the servers may be full traffic, and then you are utilizing all. So if you take the five servers, the five servers are busy. But if you go with the evening time, so only one server is, you are you are utilizing uh, perfectly. And also, when you host the website, you need first servers, you need servers, and then so based on the traffic, okay, you need more servers. Okay, if you have a traffic more, high traffic, you need more servers, high traffic, more servers, and also to maintain that servers, you need resources. To maintain that servers, maintain and monitoring, you need resources. Yes or no? Okay, so these are the things we have existed. And also we have some disadvantages also. Okay, when you go with your on premises, there are some disadvantages. What are the disadvantages we have? Disadvantages, I said, if see the cost. Okay, server cost is high. Okay, the servers is not that much easy to maintain. Okay, so the cost is very expensive. Okay, so and also, when we have a traffic high, so if you suppose, if you take now five servers, sorry, five servers, So morning time you are utilizing perfectly. Morning, 10 to 12 or 1 a.m. you are using 5 servers, but after that, evening time you are using only one server. Okay, you are not using the remaining four servers. Okay, you are not using the remaining four servers, even though you are paying. Even though you are paying without using, also you are paying. Okay, that is one of the disadvantage. And troubleshooting, okay, if you face any issues, if you face any issues in the servers, okay, you have to have a problems. Okay, so you have to troubleshoot that. And then um, so that because of the troubleshooting, okay, if you maintain that, so because of the troubleshooting you may deviate from your business goals. Okay, so you will concentrate on this troubleshooting and then fixing these issues, so you may deviate on your goals, business goals. Okay, and also as I said, the traffic is not same every time. The traffic is not same every time. Sometimes it may be high. Okay, suppose I will take the example. Okay, suppose we take the example like so same Dasara Diwali example if you take. Okay, if you're e-commerce, so because of the festival the traffic is more high, right? So in the time, so you need to buy more servers. Okay, these 5 servers is not enough. You need two more servers or three more servers. Because of this festival only, if you take the two more servers, it's the cost is very high. Okay, the business, you may not meet business with the two servers cost or not. Okay, because of that, uh, this only this 30 to 40 days of time you are buying 2 3 servers, and you need to maintain that. So because of that, if you take the servers, okay, it's not useful for you. Okay, but so these are the problems we have. Okay, the traffic, okay, after the festival, it's not be useful for you. Okay, even you are not using the 5 servers perfectly, and you are taking two more, three or two more servers you are taking. Okay, so to overcome all these issues, so we have one point to go. So that is cloud computing. Okay, that is cloud computing. What cloud computing will do? So the cloud computing, suppose whatever the local you have. Okay, so this is your local server. This is cloud computing. So the cloud computing, they will have the data centers. Third party will have the data centers. So they will store all resources, like whatever the resources we want. So they will store all the resources in your data centers. Okay, worldwide data centers, they will store the data. So whatever the resources, like users want, so they will store it in data centers. And then, so we have a data centers, right? Still, why we need a cloud, right? So we have a data centers, we can access from the data centers. Why we So data centers is nothing but like whatever the services we want. Simply cloud is nothing but, so computer services, that may be network, that may be um, softwares or platforms. Okay, whatever the things, okay, the it will give the rent. Okay, whatever the softwares, computer services are there, software services are there. Okay, that will give by rent. Okay, that may be memory. Okay, so we see, if you see nowadays, whatever the things we are doing, like so even if you book the ticket. Okay, if you book the ticket, that will generate the data. If you book the food, that will generate the data. If you book the dresses through online, whatever the things you will do online. Okay, if you book the movie ticket through online, it will generate the data. And so we are uploading the YouTube videos, like so in worldwide per day, there may be more videos, like almost thousands to lakhs of videos are uploading, where they are storing the data. They are storing the data in the cloud, actually, the data centers. Okay, data centers is nothing but it's a very big memory, very big memory. So whatever the local things are there, so whatever the local things are there, you cannot maintain those big amount of data in your local. So to maintain the data, so we need to have a cloud, actually. So simply cloud computing is nothing but a moving your data local local to Azure. So Azure is nothing. Cloud computing, cloud. Just simply. So we'll discuss about Azure later. So I can say cloud. Okay, cloud is nothing but a so lot of memory that is available in the cloud. Okay, so you can buy the memory. You can buy the memory through cloud. You can store the things in the cloud. Okay, so we have a data centers still. I'm a question. Okay, we have a data centers, right? So why we need this cloud again? Okay, so whatever the services, okay, not only space, whatever the computer services, they will store all the services in the data centers. They will give through access, okay, through internet access. Okay, so you will sit somewhere and then you can access all these things through internet. Is nothing but a cloud. Okay, so you need to have only the internet speed. So no need to worry about the infrastructure, no need to worry about the maintenance, and no need to worry about the security, no need to worry about the troubleshoot and all. Just simply everything will take care by the data center, who are the providers, who are the cloud providers. They will take care. So hope you are getting what is Azure, guys. Just IPS. Okay, if you are getting what is Azure, just through no through internet, whatever the services you want, you can access through internet. Is that clear? Just IPS. Any questions? No one is typing. Okay, are you still sleeping or what? Yes. Okay. Hello. Are you getting? Okay. So simply, so whatever the things, okay, through data centers take the will access through simply, and also we'll see like what are the advantages we have. So what is the disadvantages with on premises, and then what is the advantages with the cloud computing. Suppose we'll see some of the advantages. We'll see, we can understand, okay, what is the cloud computing. So if you see on premises means what? Whatever the things you are doing your own, that is called on premises. Okay, in your area, okay, in your area you are doing your own, that is called on premises. Okay, if you see one company, in that organization only you are doing, okay, you are not going outside the organization, that is called on premises. Okay, where you stand, where you live, where you work, so that is your premises. Okay, on premises. Okay, when we go with the on premises, so high pay, less scalability. High pay, less scalability means what? So even uh, if you are using the 5 servers, okay, so if you are using or not, so you are paying for the 5 servers amount. Yes or no? Okay, so but in cloud it's not like that. Okay, whether so like how the power bill. Okay, so the power bill, we have the meter. So if you use high, you will pay more. If you use less, you will pay less. Okay, so whatever you use, pay for that only. No need to pay extra. That is one of the advantage we have. And then so a lot huge space for the servers. Okay, we and also if you see, so when you create a Gmail, so they will give 15 GB memory. Yes or no? Okay, so how many of you using the Google Drive? So they will give 15 GB memory. Okay, but so they will not give the 50. They will not allocate the 15 GB. So whenever you are using, they will increase automatically. They will increase automatically. But so here, if you buying, okay, so suppose to 500 GB servers, so whether you use or not, so you have to allocate the space. But in online, so it's not like that. Okay, whenever you using, so they will uh, allocate the space, and also if you want, so sometimes, okay, this is exceeded, and also you need to upgrade. Okay, it's not that much easy to upgrade from 500 to 1000 GB. But 500 to 1000 GB, it's not that much easy. But here, so you simply they will change the plan. Okay, whenever you want to, so this 15 GB is exceeded, if you want to move this 15 GB to some other plan, so they will, okay, just you have to change the plan. Even when you go with the act internet or anything, if you change the plan, automatically the speed and everything will come. Yes or no? Okay, the same way, so through online, no need to allot any huge space, something like that. So based on that, so they will, even so, to set up the servers also we need some space. But here, no need to worry about the space and all. Okay. And then, so to maintain the third point, if you see the third point, so if you have a servers your own, so you have to have a team like to maintain that hardware and then softwares. Okay, if there is any troubleshoots and all, so you need to have it, have to have a maintain the servers, so you need to have a team. But you are, giving to the third party, so they will take care about everything about the software and hardware maintenance and everything. So like suppose, so I give an example, like, so if you took 2014 version, okay, 2014 version server you have taken, but so Microsoft every, 2 years or 1 year they will change the versions, right? So if you took this version, it's not easy to change these versions. So you have to, again buy something, and then you have to change the, you have to upgrade yourself. But so if you go with the third party, like, so this cloud, so they will take care the versions and everything. Okay, they will take care the versions, they will upgrade automatically. And then security, poor security, when we go with the on premises. In cloud computing they applied, no security, like, so they will provide the services for the different companies, right? So they know how to apply the security, so they will give a big, and better security also. And then less chances of data recovery. Like suppose any natural disaster like tufan, something like that, so you may lose the data. So that is your own servers, you are, storing only one place, you are storing your data is only one place. But so anything, okay, any losses happen, okay, with the cloud computing, they will store in three different, areas, three different locations. Okay, three different locations, they will take the backup of data. If anything happen natural disaster in one place, so you will have the backups in two areas. Okay, you will have the backups in two areas, they will give 100% security about your data. So you will not lose any data, you will not lost any data. So that is one more thing. And then lack of flexibility. Okay, so in cloud computing we have a high flexibility. So just now I give an example, dasara diwali example, right? So because of, only 30 days, you are buying the two servers. But if it is a cloud computing, you can take two servers rent for the 40 days, and then you can pay for that only 40 days, and then after that you can give reverse. That is the advantage, that is the flexibility. And then, so I said, okay, automatic updates, software updates. So but in on premises it's not automatic updates. And then less collaboration. And then so if you go with the on premises, less collaboration. And then if you go with the, cloud computing, we can connect with us. So here I will give an example. Okay, what is the less collaboration? And then what is it? So suppose you have some data in your local computer. Okay, if you have a, and you want to share that data with the some people. Okay, so whatever the team you are working with, you want to share with the data. So if you have in your local drive, okay, in your local computer, so you will ask someone to give a pen drive or hard disk, so that you will connect with that, and then you will share the data. So if you are in local drive. But if you are keeping that online something, okay, Google Drive or any OneDrive or anywhere in the online, so how much easy to share worldwide users, you can share, no need to the person, no need to come physically to at your place. And then no need any, hard disk and then pen drive, something like that. Just you will ask their email IDs, and then you will share the data. Are you getting my point? So when we have data in through online, you can collaborate with the more peoples, like worldwide users, you can collaborate, and then you can share your data. Simply you can take our class examples. Okay, I'm recording the videos, and then I want to share the recorded videos with the people. So but if I want to share the recorded videos, if come and then collect the recorded videos to office, it's not that much easy. But simply if I ask you to give a email IDs, so that maybe you are maybe in a UK, or you may be in US, or anywhere. So just simply I will publish those videos in uh, OneDrive or Google Drive, okay, and then I will take your email IDs and then we'll share. How much easy it is. So we can collaborate the more peoples, okay. We can collaborate the more peoples when we connect with the cloud, okay. Cloud is nothing but a internet. Through internet, whatever the services you want, you can access that simply, as simple as that, okay. Simple thing is that cloud is a through internet, whatever the work you want to do with the through internet only, okay. Whatever the things you want to do, the things we can do with the through internet, okay. And then data can be accessed remotely, so that I covered already, okay. So just and data can be accessed and shared any over the internet, anywhere over the internet. Just now we discussed that. And then so if you take that on premises task, no longer implementation time it will take. But if you take the cloud computing, so we can implement the fast, okay. So like suppose if you want to create any SQL server or anything, so if go with the on premises, it will take some time. But if you go with the cloud computing, we can create within 1 minute or 2 minutes, okay. So going forward you will understand this, okay. So it's easy to implement actually with the cloud computing. Hope this clear, guys. Okay, what is the disadvantage is the on-premises existing system, and then how the cloud computing will solve the problems. Just type yes, okay, if you are understanding, okay, how the cloud computing is helping, like to solve the problems, whatever the existing we have, and then how it is solving the problems. Yeah, everyone, I require from everyone, guys. Okay, so we have less peoples. Okay, if you have any questions also related this topic only, how this we are overcoming, okay, how the cloud computing will solve the problems, okay. That is the okay, yeah, super. Okay, the next we understood what is cloud computing, and then advantages of the cloud computing also we have seen. Next, what is Azure? Azure is nothing but simply, okay, the uh, whatever the cloud computing services provided by the Microsoft, provided by the Microsoft. Cloud computing services provided by the Microsoft is nothing but Azure. Very simple. Okay, the name provided by Microsoft. Okay, so we have a. I will come to this point. You will understand very clearly. So that okay. So what are the different types of services we have? Um, IaaS, and then SaaS, and then PaaS. What is this IaaS, SaaS, and PaaS? Okay, we have three different types of services. IaaS means infrastructure as a service. Infrastructure as a service. What is this infrastructure as a service? Okay, if you want hardware or software, okay, or CPU, okay, this kind of infrastructure is called you know so if you want only these services, okay, you can take only these services, okay. So like if you go to the supermarket or anywhere, so they will categorize the things, okay. So you can, if you want to go here, so you can go to this side. Or if you want to go like the different things, okay. If you want to buy cloth, you can go this area. If you want to buy shoe, you can go this area. So something like that, okay. So they have categorized, okay, whatever the computer services, so they are categorized into multiple categorizations, okay. That is, one is infrastructure as a service, okay. This is one of the category, okay, one of the services, okay. The categories services, okay. That is infrastructure as a service, like hardware, software, CPU, and then etc etc. If you want, so we can go with the, so only these services you can go with this. And then next, software as a service. Okay, SaaS means software as a service. Software as a service. Here, like a Gmail, like a Gmail, or Microsoft Teams. Okay, whatever the softwares. Okay, just you can go and then download, and then you can use it. Okay, this is called software as a service. Okay, Gmail, you no need to worry about the security and all. Okay, everything they will provide. Everything they will provide. So just you have to log in, and then you can use it. Even Microsoft Teams. Okay, even Office 365, whatever the things. Okay, Office 365, whatever the things. So just you will log into the site, and then whatever the things you want to use, you can use it. Even Outlook, and then OneDrive, whatever the things. Okay, so these are the softwares. Just you have to install and then use it. Okay, so this is called a software as a service. Okay, you can take, if you want only the software as a service, you can take that service only. And then platform as a service. Okay, platform as a service. PaaS means what? Platform as a service. So like SQL Server or Visual Studio or any other platforms. Okay, if you want to implement, like, so even uh, okay, so whatever the things you want to implement, so you can go with the platform as a service. Okay, platform as a service. Mostly we'll use the platform as a service in our data engineering. Okay, so we'll use platform as a service. Okay, and then, so we have a, and also we'll go with the some layman examples. What is this as SaaS PaaS? Okay, so if you go here, so let me go here. See what is IaaS, and then what is PaaS, what is SaaS. Okay, what is on-premises? Okay, we'll see that. Okay, we'll see that. Okay, suppose if it is on-premises, everything managed by you. Okay, see the color. Okay, whatever the color, red color we have, that is managed by application, data, runtime, middleware, OS, and then virtual visualization. Okay, virtualization. Sorry, virtualization, servers, storage, and then network. Everything maintained by you. You have to maintain. That is your premises. Okay, you, everything you have to make ready, and then you have to, that is the full form. Okay, so IaaS means, I means infrastructure. Okay, infrastructure. A means as, A means a, S means services. Infrastructure as a service. SaaS means software as a service. PaaS means platform as a service. That is the full form. Is that clear? Yeah. Okay, so on-premises means everything you have to. Okay, virtualization, application, data, runtime. Okay, servers, storages, network, everything you have to take care. And then IaaS means, okay, so that maintained by application, data, runtime, middleware, OS, you have to take care. But virtualization, servers, storage, networking will take care by vendor, will take care by vendor who are providing the Azure service for you. Okay, cloud service for you. They will maintain these things. They will maintain these things. But if it is a pass, okay, if it is a pass, so you have to maintain your applications, whatever the applications you have, and then data you will maintain yourself. But the remaining all things will given by vendor, like runtime, middleware, OS, virtualization, okay, server, storage, network, everything will maintained by vendor. No need to worry about these things. And then SaaS means simply the application is the software is there. Just you can go and then use that software. So I will give one layman example so that you will understand very clearly. So what is this IaaS, PaaS, and then SaaS? Okay, suppose you are very much interested to eat the cake. Okay, so if it is on premises, okay, how that cake how you will eat that cake? So you have to buy the all things, like a dining table, water, electricity, oven, cake pan, and then flavor, sugar, butter, eggs, and everything you need to buy yourself, and then you have to made it home. That is on premises. And your places and your premises, you are doing, okay, you are making the things. Hope you are understand what is on premises now. On premises means whatever the things you will do at your place, your own, that is on premises. Yeah. And then IaaS. IaaS means infrastructure as a service, like buy and bake. Okay, the things okay managed by you is you need a dining table, water, electricity, oven, and then cake pan. But what vendor will give? Vendor will give a flavor, sugar, and then butter, and then egg. So once he provided this, by using these your things, you can make it your own. Okay, that is infrastructure as a service. That is infrastructure as a service. And then pass. If it is a pass, okay, platform as a service, okay, so they will deliver the cake simply electricity and then oven, cake pan, flavor, sugar, butter, egg, and everything will managed by vendor. So just to eat that you need to have you need to have a dining table and then water to eat that. So the cake has been delivered, just you have to eat. So water and then dining table is your requirement. Okay. And then SAS means, so they have delivered the cake. So not delivered the cake, just you went out for the you know eat the cake. Okay, to went out the eat the cake. So they will provide the everything, dining table, water, electricity, and then everything. So they will maintain by everything, they will deliver, they will give you cake, just you have to eat. You have to eat means what? Everything is ready, just you go and then use. That is a SaaS. So hope this example is given clarity about the so what is on-premises, IaaS, PaaS, and then SaaS. Just type S, guys. Okay, if that gives more clarity about that is layman example, so that everyone can understand. Only one person. What about others? Are you getting or not, guys? What is hello? Just type yes, guys. Okay, just it's a no online class, right? So I'm not asking you to type y yes, just type letter yes, whether you are getting or not. So to no confirmation, I'm going asking to type yes. Okay. Yeah, so the next one is what are the different types of deployment models? Okay, deployment model, we have three types of deployment models. Three types of deployment models. One is a private deployment model, and then public deployment model, and then hybrid deployment model. Three types of deployment model is there. Okay, what is this private, public, and then a hybrid deployment model? Okay, so if you see this example, okay, so we have public cloud, private cloud, and then hybrid cloud. Three types of clouds we have: public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud. Three clouds. Okay, three types of cloud services we have. So if you go with the public cloud, what is the public cloud? Just you can take an example like bus. Okay, like bus, everyone can pay and then use that services. Public means what? Everyone can pay and then use that services. That is public cloud. And then what is private cloud? You can take your own car and then access by your own. Okay, single person can access that. So that means you are using cloud only. But the thing is, so that is your own purpose. No, we are not sharing anything. Okay, so that is kind of a private cloud. And then hybrid cloud means, okay, you can take a taxi, we can take a rent and then use it private. Okay, so the like suppose hybrid means you have something in your own premises, like suppose you have a bicycle and then you have a bike also, but you need more services sometimes. So you can take sometimes, okay, whatever the services you require, you can go and then take from the cloud. So some may be on premises, some may be cloud. That is called hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud means some may be your on premises, some may be cloud. Okay, those called hybrid cloud. Okay, hope this clear. Okay, so three different types of clouds are there. Three different types of clouds are there: public cloud, private cloud, and then hybrid cloud. Okay, whatever the cloud service you want, you can take that. So this is also clear. Just type yes case. Okay. So deployment models. So three types of different types of models are there. Okay. So one is public. Public means so you can pay like bus. Okay, bus is a public service, right? So everyone will pay and then they will access. Yes or no? Kiran, is that clear? So bus is a public. Everyone pay and then they can access. That is a public cloud. Like example I'm giving. Okay, layman example. So public cloud means everyone can pay, then they can use the uh, public cloud services. And then private cloud means your own car. Like so, if you go with your own car, so you can owned by you and single person can only. So your okay, your purpose only you are taking the cloud actually. Okay, so one person can access. And then hybrid means like a taxi, like so whenever you want to take rent and then you can use that car, and then the remaining things you can your use your on premises things like so bike and then cycle bicycle you have, so your permissions. Okay, so whatever the your permissions, you can go with that, you can go with that by using those, you can travel that. But if you want to need more services, if you want to travel more distance, then you will take a rent. The same way, if you are not possible with the your promises, you want to take something rent, you can go and then approach the hybrid cloud. Is that clear? Okay, those are the deployment models we have. And then cloud providers. Okay, who will provide this all these cloud services? Okay, we have majorly three providers we have. One is Microsoft, one is Microsoft, and another one is uh, Google. Another one is Google, and then third one is Amazon. Okay, third one is Amazon. Amazon service is called, sorry guys. Okay, so the third one is Amazon. Okay, so Microsoft service is nothing but a Azure. Okay, whatever the Microsoft cloud service is nothing but a Azure. And then Google service is called a GCP. GCP means Google Cloud Platform. Google Cloud Platform. And then Amazon is AWS. AWS. So Amazon Web Service. Amazon Web Services. Okay, these are the major cloud providers we have. Okay, these are the major cloud providers we have. So we are mainly focusing about the Microsoft. Okay, nowadays, so Amazon is there from 2010 actually. So Amazon cloud services is there from 2010, but Microsoft is introduced in 2014. But even though the market is okay, so most of the companies are using Azure. So yesterday I have shown like the Google trendings. So if you see Google trendings, okay, if you see the Google trendings, so Azure is more trending now. Okay, trends.google.com. If you go with there, and then worldwide, okay, so if you see Azure, okay, Azure search item, okay, you can take search item for past 5 years, last 5 years, okay, all categories in worldwide. If you see the worldwide, and then text you can go with the GCP, Google Cloud Platform. You can compare that. Okay, platform. See where we have Azure, and then where we have a Google Cloud Platform. And then if you go with the Amazon Web Services also, Amazon Web Services. See the yellow is okay. So nowadays, okay, so nowadays even web services. Okay, so earlier, so it was there, okay, long back actually. So nowadays it is even okay. So see, sometimes, okay, even Azure is crossing the Amazon Web Services. Okay, so even okay, going forward, so that will cross by so most of the market occupied already. Okay, most of the market is occupied by Azure. So if you see, okay, even you will more hear about the Azure actually. Okay, so those are the things about the cloud providers. And then, so what is data engineer, what is the roles of data engineer? Okay, so Azure data engineer main role is that, so whatever the data, okay, whatever the data is generated, like so through online. So just now I give so earlier I give an example, right? So whatever the you book through online, like if you booking the ticket, or if you booking the you know food, or if you booking through online, whatever you are booking, it's generating the data. So whatever the data is generated, so we'll take the data. Okay, we'll um, take the data, we'll store somewhere, we'll store somewhere, and then we'll process the data. Okay, we'll process the data, and then we'll maintain the data. Okay, so that is the main thing. Okay, so whatever the data is generated will store somewhere. Okay, we'll process there, we'll maintain that. Store, process, maintain. So that is total things take care by the data engineer. So even, so Azure means it's not only single thing, guys. Okay, Azure we have a four different kind of um, jobs are there. Four different kind of jobs are there. If you go with this Azure, if it is Azure, okay, you can say this is Azure. So in Azure, we will have four different types of jobs. One is Azure developer, okay. One is data engineer, and another one is DevOps, and another one is admins. Okay, the first one is Azure developer, and then the second one is Azure data engineer, and then Azure DevOps, and then admins. Okay, so now admins are not there, so only we have a DevOps actually. So like developers who will have the java java they will do the application development. Okay, they will do the application .NET, java, .NET, etc., etc. things. Who will do the application development, those are comes under Azure developer. Okay, Azure developer. Okay, and so data engineer means, so we will use the applications, and then we'll okay, we'll use the applications, and then we'll extract the data, and then we'll transform the data, and then we'll load into, we'll transform means we'll process the data, we'll clean the data, and then we'll load into the destinations. Okay, that data engineer will do. And then DevOps means, okay, whatever the code we have, whatever the task, and then whatever the project management, something like that. So Azure DevOps means a project management. Okay, so project management. Data engineering nothing but a ETL. Okay, ETL means extract, E means extract, T means transform, and L means load. Okay, extract, transform mean, okay, data. Once the data is generated, okay, that may be stored in the CSV files, Excel files, or somewhere in the databases, somewhere in the websites. Okay, wherever the data you have, so you have to pick the data. Okay, so whatever you pick the data, that may be it's not cleaned. Okay, you have to clean the data. Okay, you have to clean the data, and then load into the destinations. Okay, why we need to do that? And then also we'll create a reports on top of that. We'll create a reports on top of that. That is called a data engineering. That is called why we need to create the report, to make the business decisions. Okay, where we are improving, where we are not improving, and then how to improve the business and all. Okay, based on your report, so business users will take the decisions. Okay, that is the main thing of main usage of data engineer. Is that clear, Supriya? Yes. See, it's a part of data engineer is nothing but a BI only. Yeah. Okay, so this DevOps will have, per project will have, one or two people. Okay, DevOps it's not more than what one job. Okay, per project. And then this is a, language coding. Okay, so you need to learn the Java .NET. Okay, I don't want to, I'm not interested in doing this thing. So we are mainly focusing on data engineer. Okay, so admin is something like giving accesses and then maintaining the data and all. So that will take care by the admin, but now admins are not there, so only DevOps team is there. So DevOps team will take care the, so where to maintain the task versions. Okay, what are the versions of code we have, and then how to deploy from one environment to another environment will take care by the DevOps. So for that, if you go with any projects, okay, for project we can have only one DevOps person, but will not have more than one persons. Okay, the jobs will have more on data engineer. So that is the reason we are, okay, going with the data engineer. Okay, hope everyone is clear about the data engineer. Yep, just type yes guys. Okay, data engineer we will have the more. Okay, so here the concepts what we are going to cover in our data engineer is that, so Azure SQL we are going to cover, and then Azure storage account. Someone is, very big question. What is that question? So we'll take that questions, okay, at the end of the session, guys. Okay, if you have any questions. Yeah, so yeah, that will also, okay, that will, take care by the BA. So they will, so while creating even management, okay, project management, they will take care everything. Okay, so yeah, we'll discuss that. Okay, going forward you'll understand. And then also storage account. Okay, Azure storage account, Azure storage account, and also Azure data lake, Azure data lake, and then Azure um, Synapse data warehouse, Synapse BW data warehouse concepts, and also Azure analysis service, analysis Azure analysis service also we are going to cover. And then after we have Azure Databricks, Azure Data Bricks, and then Azure Data Factory, Azure Data Factory. Okay, these are the things we are mainly going to cover this. Okay, so here the 70% of focus is Azure Data Factory. Okay, 70% of focus on, okay, high priority. Okay, so this is the high priority in these topics. And then after, so the next priority is that, so Azure Synapse. Okay, the remaining will be, Azure Databricks, and then the remaining will be the, after this we have a priority of that. Okay, these are the topics we are going to cover. Okay, these are the topics we are going to cover. And also we are, so I'm not covering the SQL. Okay, what are the prerequisites for the this Azure Data Factory? Prerequisites for the Azure Data Factory, so this Azure, whatever the concepts we have, Azure Data Engineering. So we need to have, okay, so we need to have SQL, basic SQL. We need to have basic SQL. Without SQL also we can learn that, but we need to have a basic SQL. So I'm giving this free. I'm giving this free. Okay, so like, so I'm not going to cover in this data engineer. So I'm going to cover the SQL classes in Power BI classes. So you can join in that Power BI classes when I'm going to cover the SQL. Okay, so I'm giving this free, guys. Okay, and also I'm going to give training and you know proxy. Okay, so placements, proxy, placement is nothing but a proxy. Okay, placement and then support also. Okay, these are the things we are providing. Okay,